So this video is on some highly recommended advice. Nothing you need to take if you don't want to, but highly recommended, which is backing up your project, because according to Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And that includes a hard drive crash, a laptop being stolen, even if you might install a Unity asset that just for some reason is corrupt. It puts a bad script in, messes up your project, and you can't recover from it. The most recent backup you have will determine how much work you've lost, right? And I'm going to show you guys how I do this, and you can take my recommendation. You can do it whatever way you want. But the common way, and the easiest way to do this is whatever directory you have your golf courses in, or most of you will have one at this point. I kept everything in my OPCD projects, and here's all the golf courses I'm working on or had worked on. And then I've got Rock Creek. Inside Rock Creek, I got my height map folder, which is my LiDAR and overlays that I created. I got my OPCD, which is all the Blender stuff that I was working on. And I have my Unity directory. Now I have two in here. You're only going to have one. I've got two because I'm doing some advanced stuff, and then I'm also doing this None to Done series. But all you do is come up here to the parent directory for your golf course and add it to a zip file. Now I use a free program called 7-Zip, and I just do add to archive. And then this screen will come up. I just use all the defaults. I don't do anything extra with the compression or anything. But then I change the directory to, I have in OneDrive, I have an OPCD backup folder that is synced to OneDrive. So OneDrive is a cloud service. So as soon as I add this, and I'm going to call this version 2 because I already have a version 1, and I'll create multiple versions. So this one will be V2, and then tomorrow night I'll do V3. Do open, I'm going to click OK, and then it starts zipping this up. And it takes a while. This is going to be several gig of data. It's going to put it into the zip file, and then that is going to be put into that OPC backup, which I have configured to automatically sync to OneDrive. So every night, if I had worked on the course the day and I put on an hour or a half hour or 2 hours or 5 hours of work on this, I zip it up at the end of the night before I go to bed and let this run. That way it zips up, uploads it to the cloud, and I'm done. I wake up the next morning and I just start working again. You don't have to use a cloud service. There's other ones available like Google and Dropbox. I think there's Mega is another one. And you can use those, or just use an external hard drive that's connected via USB to your computer. But anything to get your files off of your computer, right? That would be my recommended approach, and do it after, every few hours, 4 hours, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever amount of work is not going to be devastating to you. Back up your project. So advice, highly recommend you take it.